Larry Nassar's attorneys Shannon Smith and Matt Uberg talk after the sentencing for Larry Nassar in Grand Rapids on Thursday, December 7. Matthew Day Smith / Lansing State Journal. A sketch shows Larry Nassar and Judge Janet F. Thursday, December 7, when he was sentenced to 60 years in federal prison on child pornography charges to which he's admitted. Photo, Jerome Lemieux / for the Lansing State Journal. Grand Rapids. Larry Nassar, the former MSU and USA gymnastics doctor whose work took him to multiple Olympic Games, was sentenced Thursday to 60 years in federal prison on child pornography charges to which he's admitted. You have to wonder whether he felt he was omnipotent, whether he felt he was getting away with something so cleverly, said U.S. District Judge Janet F. He has demonstrated that he should never again have access to children. He was sentenced to 20 years on each of 3 counts, to be served consecutively. F also stated that his federal time would be served consecutive to his state sentences for sexual assault. He has pleaded guilty to 10 sexual assault charges and will be sentenced next month. In court filings last week, Nassar's attorneys had asked F to show leniency, saying the doctor had worked toward redemption by helping fellow inmates and taking Bible classes since his arrest nearly a year ago. From the archives, Nassar pleads guilty to federal child porn charges. Related, feds say Nassar should get 60 years in child pornography charges. More, Nassar pleads guilty to 3 more sexual assault charges. More, Larry Nassar makes 7 guilty pleas, victim calls him master manipulator. Federal prosecutors, however, had argued for the maximum 60 years, saying Nassar poses an immense risk to the community and quoting one victim who said the 54-year-old will not hesitate to reoffend if he's ever freed. A sketch shows Larry Nassar with his legal team Thursday, December 7, when he was sentenced to 60 years in federal prison on child pornography charges to which he's admitted. Photo, Jerome Lemieux / for the Lansing State Journal. Nassar pleaded guilty in July to 3 federal charges after investigators said he possessed at least 37,000 graphic videos and images of child pornography, including images of prepubescent children engaged in sex acts. He also pleaded guilty to obstruction of justice for trying to destroy the evidence. The U.S. Attorney's Office said Nassar paid to have his work laptop wiped clean and threw away hard drives containing the pornography. Investigators were only able to obtain those hard drives at Nassar's hold property because the garbage truck happened to be running late that day, according to court records. Some of the videos appeared to show Nassar assaulting young girls in a pool, investigators said. As part of a deal with federal prosecutors to obtain his guilty plea, prosecutors agreed they would not charge him with alleged sexual exploitation of children in relation to 4 reported victims. Thursday's sentencing ends one of 3 criminal cases against Nassar. He's also pleaded guilty to sexual assault charges in both Ingham and Eaton counties and could be sentenced to up to life in prison in those cases when he's sentenced next month. In still pending lawsuits related to Nassar's admitted crimes, more than 140 women or girls have said Nassar assaulted them, often during medical appointments.